It's Monday morning, and it's time once again for Meshbesher Monday here on Bob FM. And from Meshbesher and Spence, I've got Josh Tuchscherer with me. And Josh, welcome back to another week here. Glad to have you. Let's talk about something that is, again, this is something that we may all need at some point. We hope that it doesn't, but it's very important and critical to have, and that's umbrella coverage. And this is a major, this is a major topic.
Absolutely. I appreciate the opportunity to talk with you, Neil, and obviously your listeners. We've talked about no-fault coverage in the past and liability coverage, and this is really an add-on coverage at the end that we really recommend that all of your listeners consider. It's inexpensive coverage. It's umbrella coverage, but what it does is it protects you for catastrophic losses. And unfortunately, sometimes individuals and families are faced with those, and it's important to have those resources available if necessary.
Now, when you talk about catastrophic loss, let's look at an example.
Sure.
You were telling me a story about a guy, somebody who did not have their boat properly secured, or it was just it was truly an accident, but it happened.
Yeah, these are those situations that happen in people's lives on a regular basis that you have to safeguard against and make sure that you have the right pieces in place, that you have the right insurance to make sure that you cover those losses to protect yourself, your loved ones, as also when you make decisions that hurt other people to protect you as well. Mm-hmm. And this is an instance where a guy is pulling his boat out of storage, and the hadn't checked really the ball and the nut to the hitch,
right? And
it was loose. And he hooks up his boat, and he's pulling it down the highway, and it continues to loosen as obviously it's going back and forth because the nut wasn't tightened all the way onto the ball. Comes off, trailer is obviously attached to the back of the truck. The trailer, pulls the truck into the ditch, they roll, and a number of people are injured, seriously and catastrophically injured.
Right.
And thankfully in that instance, the driver of the truck, the person who didn't check that ball, had an umbrella coverage in place, so that the injured people that were riding in that truck had resources available to them. And that's why it's important for all of your listeners, for, obviously if you've got kids that are driving, if you've got, ATVs, watercraft, boats, whatever it might be, that you have an umbrella policy over and above your homeowner's policies to make sure that you're protected.
Can this help if another topic we talked about, underinsured or uninsured, can this help us there too?
Absolute great point. And this is something that we really stress that your listeners consider and talk to their agents about, that the uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage, uninsured and underinsured, that is attached to the umbrella.
Okay.
So that the umbrella coverage is available above and beyond those two specific coverages. Very important, vitally important to safeguard those loved ones and family members.
Great information. If this happens to me or to you, listeners, you do have an opportunity to talk to an expert, and that's this man right here. How do they contact you?
If anybody is injured and needs to talk with us, we're happy to speak with them. They can give us a call or visit us at meshbesher.com.
That's our Meshbesher Monday on Bob FM.